Yeah, another home game, another victory, which makes us happy, or I should say, another victory. We're happy with the result and very happy with the reaction after going down a first goal. I think two elements of the game tonight where we weren't ecstatic with, especially in the first half, is, our ball movement was a little slower than we wanted. We wanted to move the ball quickly, laterally first, then to expose them deep and in some pockets and some channels. We were not able to do that, which we let the guys know at halftime. And a little bit of some unconcentrated moments and set pieces, which we were disappointed in, and that's how we went down 1-0. And it could have been a second after we were a little lucky. It was our corner kick, and our rest defense was not properly set. So a little bit of losing focus in those moments and things we talk about, things that decide games. But other than that, our build up after that, a reaction, our counter press was very happy with, and then offensive set pieces worked as well. So a lot to take from this game, and something that I've got to know from this group is their ability to react to situations and come together and find a way to win, and they did again tonight. So I'm pleased with that.
You mentioned last week that even though you guys got the 3 points, you weren't happy with what you saw on the field. So after the work you did during the week, what improvements did you see during this week?
It was a better performance than last week. We connected more passes, we created more chances, more high quality chances. Our build up was better than it was last week, which we spent a lot of time working on. But we can get much better. And that I think is that important, and that's something that I share with the guys as well after the game. We are satisfied with the effort, with the reaction, with the result, but we are not satisfied yet with our play throughout the course of the 90 minutes.
You talk about Ryan and his performance, getting that brace, not usual for him, but just how happy are you guys for what you saw?
Yeah, I'm very happy for Brian. It was his first. He let us know in the locker room, so we were excited for him. Kellen playing in his 200th game tonight was also excellent for him. And it's always special for guys like, Marc Dos Santos and Maxime to win against their old club. So it was a good night for everybody.
Hey, Coach, congrats.
Thanks.
You've had a few different starting lineups so far. I'm curious what positions or what combinations are you still looking to find in the next couple of games?
It's week to week, so it's really looking at who we're playing and finding good matchups to break them down and to find some weaknesses in the opponents, and who in our roster, which is a very good roster, who in our roster can give us the best chance of winning those games, and what combinations work. So it's really more of rotating than it is finding the right 11. And who, I'm a big believer in smaller groups on the field. So who kind of gels with who? So the right flank, the left flank, the front three, the midfield three, and the back four. So who's working well in these smaller groups, and then who is connecting these groups? And those are the things we're looking for. So it goes beyond just the qualities of the player, and it goes into areas such as characteristics, personality, and just the simple one, who gets along with each other. So these are all the thoughts and factors we take into consideration when we put out a starting 11.
Okay, last question for Steve comes from Phil West. Go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, so just wanted to ask a little bit about the roster build this year. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of new players who have come in. You're new as a first-year coach. And just what kind of questions are they answering so far? Because obviously it's a lot to bring a lot of new players in, but they seem to be responding very well so far.
Anytime you have a lot of fluctuation in the offseason, you're going to want to first form a group. And I think our 5 days in Palm Springs in preseason were super important for this group and for us as a staff as well, which is something that I particularly would repeat in the future. And this group needed it and wanted it. And we gave them that. And so, their answers have been amazing. So they have, as a group, found ways to win. We haven't always started off at 100 miles an hour, which I would prefer, and also fully concentrated. But the reaction as a group has been good. So to answer your question, I think our ideas in the offseason in injecting leadership, more leadership than we had, more character and MLS experience was exactly what this group needed. And I think we're seeing that already in the first 4 weeks.
Fitness-wise with Carlos, after what happened with the knee, how do you see him? He hasn't done like for full 90 minutes again, so where's he?
He played, so he's fine. He's healthy. Every game helps. All of the players are finding their fitness. So I think now you're seeing fourth game of the season, guys should be running close to 100% if you completed every training session in preseason. So some guys did not. And Carlos is one of them. So maybe it just takes another week or so, but he's right on track. He was important again for us tonight, getting a goal and with some key passes and his movement. He's always attracting defenders as well, which allows more room and space for other attackers. So he's an essential piece to our team, and we're happy to have him on the field regularly.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.